This is a CaliGriot, and I am using all these churches, religions worldwide are about to get a whole lot of people killed. Well, I think a whole lot of people may lose salvation if they don't get this. I feel extremely blessed to have been able to receive this truth, and I hope it's digestible to you. This is part 2, and it's up to you to accept and or reject.
And you refuse to do so. So when you go in front of the Most High, He will remind you of that. He's going to remind you that you had the opportunity to embrace the truth and you refused it. That is just a microcosm of what's happening all over the world. You got all these religions that will easily help Psalms 83 participants. Won't think twice about it. But when it's time to talk about the plight of the true people, all of a sudden, we don't want to have that conversation. All of a sudden, it's all about race. You're being racist. You're bringing skin color into it. Skin color was brought into it by you from jump. You know what I'm saying? So they said this is something that you see going on all over the place. Okay? So when you do see it, just remember Matthew 25. Remember the sheep and the goats. You make yourself a goat by your actions. So it's not going to be a surprise when you're standing in front of the Most High and you think you're going over there with the sheep. And He says real quick, oh, no, 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 no. This isn't your line. Your line's over there. Remember when you were ignoring the plight of my people? See, this is called common decency. See, forever, the Israelites, when we were not awakened, we sympathized with everyone else. If someone else went through something, we were there sympathizing with you.
Boy, he's
If
telling
you
the
went
truth.
through, some heartache,
We're
they're
so
always asking who to
compassionate.
pray for them. Us.
Mm-hmm.
They're always asking us, can you please pray for me?
Pray
Can
for
you
me.
please pray for my family? Because I
Mm-hmm.
know the Most High has a special relationship with you, and it seems to, the Most High seems to, listen to you when you pray.
Oh,
You see
you
what I'm saying?
pray so
Because
good.
they know that we are the ones that are connected with the Most High. So
Come
that's why
on.
they're always asking us to pray for them.
Come on.
You see? So,
Teach.
but when we were going through our curses and we were blind, we had no problem, getting together with you and going through your heartache and supporting you through your tough times. But when the time for you to reciprocate presents itself, you refuse to even have that conversation. You refuse to even admit any of it. You see that? That's why now you're talking about all this money for the Ukraine. And it's funny because what you're seeing is that the vast majority of the people aren't saying anything. Like, we got money like that? We got money just to be sent into another country? We got money like that? We don't have our own problems here?
How many billions do they send over
You
to
know what I'm
that
saying?
other
So, but
state?
they'll use the same rhetoric. Oh, we got to fight them
Supporting
over
their
there, so we got to fight them
reparations.
over here,
Mm-mm-mm.
blah, 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 whatever they want to say. But the vast majority of the people aren't saying anything because they've already taken the bag. They already know. You can't complain when you're helping other Psalms 83 participants. All you can do is just write that check, rubber stamp it. That's it. The only time when there's a problem is when it comes to helping the Israelites.
Say it again. Oh, I love this teaching.
And this goes for all religions because
I hope
all
y'all love it.
religions are all part of Psalms 83.
Boy, oh boy. Teach, teach, teach. This is like water to my soul, thirsting for truth. And here it is.
All religions are
Come
part
on.
of Psalms 83.
Mm-mm-mm. I hope my talking isn't disturbing
And of
you.
course, we're not here for their money anyways. That's not even the point. The retribution, the restitution, whatever else is not the point. This is just prophecy being fulfilled right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just prophecy being fulfilled. And as you can see, the vast majority of the world is all confederate to not help us. Okay? All confederate to not help us as a people. And that's okay, because that's all part of prophecy. We're not looking for help at this point. The Most High is helping us tremendously.
Tell them.
By giving us knowledge and understanding, awakening us being able to see what's really going on.
Woke.
And you know what you're seeing a lot of right now, I'm sure you guys are seeing it.
The dead
I'm
came
seeing
to
a lot of
life.
Gentiles all of a sudden trying to read from our scriptures, trying to read older Bibles, trying to read the book of Enoch. But they're still, you guys they're all dancing around the subject. They're reading the books, but not giving proper understanding. They're not giving proper, proper understanding, in context as to who these things are applying to. Who is this information applying to? You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. You can read. You guys have been reading our scriptures the whole time. You see what I'm saying? You guys have been reading, so it's not like it's anything new, and you're still not giving any proper context, so it's nothing new whatsoever. Exactly. If you don't have the Holy Spirit guiding you, it doesn't matter if you open up our records, if you read them, you're not going to understand them, and you're not going to be able to teach them.
Well, they made a slave Bible just for
I'm just
us.
cracking up. I'm looking at people reading Enoch and reading Second Esdras and reading from the 1611 Bible, and it's like, hey, I mean, that's cool. You can read them. I said, but who are they applying to? Who does the information apply to? You've already messed up the context of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You've already messed all that up. So it's not like you're gonna be able to go read some other books and get some more understanding. If you can't even understand the Bible, trust me, you're not gonna get Enoch. You're not gonna get these other books. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Not gonna happen.
Mm.
Because like I said, you weren't given the Holy Spirit.
Mm.
Always skipping over the people of the book, exactly. You always have to ask the Most High for understanding. And like I said, that takes the power out of your hands. If you know that you have to get the understanding from the Holy Spirit, you have to get the Holy Spirit from the Most High, then that means then that you are not the one who makes the decisions as far as who gets understanding. You know what I'm saying? I said the Most High does. He's the one that gives proper understanding. What they've all done is they've hidden the significance of America. They've hidden the fact that them coming to America was a huge part of prophecy, that they've been trying to hide the events and how they relate to prophecy over the last 500, 600 years. That's what they've been hiding. They've been hiding where all this original information came from. I said because they came with a new doctrine. They're the ones that came with a new doctrine. And then they present their doctrine as if it's the original one. And when the Most High decides to awaken us after our time of going through our punishment, then they're going to say, "Oh, that's a new doctrine." Just like the video was about the fourth part.
Mm.
Originally, they called it the fourth part. Then later on in the NIV, they made it 1/4. That there alone should let you know. Just like just that they're lying and they've been hiding information this whole time. But see, many people will still believe that lie because it's convenient. You see what I'm saying? Like, people are getting their opportunity right now to choose the Most High and follow Him, or to continue to follow Satan, follow these, Priest of Mahan churches, and stay a goat. If you want to stay with the goats, that's cool. That's your choice. If you Most High's calling you to, come over here and cling to the sheep and be one of the sheep, that's a beautiful thing too. But see, how many churches have told you that America and the destruction that the Europeans brought was part of prophecy?
None of them. None of them.
How many churches have told you that? How many have gone to Revelation 6 and 8 and broken that down for you? How many Hebrew camps have done that for you?
Or even the book
They'll
of
say, "Oh
Daniel.
yeah, the Hebrews were here," but they will still only follow. They'll only use the people that uh, the Gentiles have presented as the original natives. The Gentiles are not representing us as the original natives. You see what I'm saying? So they're still following that Priest of Mahan narrative.
Deep. Okay, y'all. If you want to see the rest of this, here it is. And go on into the library that he provides. I've been so lifted by Big Judah and by Big Levi. And I'm so glad I'm a sheep. It's the CaliGriot. Hope you got a lot out of this.